Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Monday, February 17, 2020. Thanks for joining me. I want to bring you an update to a video I brought to you in a said story pertaining to a foul, rank cow by the name of Lottie Morgan who beat her mother with a belt in January, and the video was posted to social media by the grandson. And I want to bring you an update to that said information. If you need verification for the story, please log on to WBRZ2 ABC News. Elderly woman at center of viral abuse case speaks out for the first time since daughter's arrest. This story was updated February 4th. The hearts of people across the internet collectively broke for Willie Mae Morgan last month when a video that showed her abuse appeared online. Lottie Morgan was first arrested in mid-January when her son reported her for beating his 93-year-old grandmother with a belt. Lenny Morgan says his mom was booked after he showed officers a video of the abuse, but she was able to bond out soon after and return home. As soon as this monster got out of prison, they sent her right back to my grandmother's house, Lenny previously told WBRZ. I feel like our local law enforcement has failed us, and I also feel like our local court system has failed my grandmother as a citizen. After his mother returned, Lenny says he shared the video online to draw more attention to the case. The video went viral on Twitter, and DA Hiller Moore upgraded Lottie Morgan's charges to second-degree battery amid the uproar. She's since been released on bond under the condition that she stay away from her elderly mother. Willie Mae was in high spirits Tuesday, weeks after the ordeal began. Everything's going all right. I'm all right, she told WBRZ. Morgan says she now depends on her in-home nurse and grandson for help. Her son Michael says the entire incident has taken a toll on their family. That's my mom, and it hurts, but what happened, happened, and it's time for us to move on from this, Michael said. I just want her to be able to be at peace in her own home. Despite the situation that's unfolded, Michael says he's still hoping for the best for his mother. With the combination of all the stress and her own issues, it's got the best of her, and in that one moment, that's when everything just went bad. Willie Mae said she appreciated the outpouring of support she received from strangers and wanted everyone to know she's doing well. Said information is WBRZ 2 ABC News. Okay. I told you all I'd bring an update, and I meant it, and I kept my word. First of all, I don't even know where to begin. Lord. When he went to report this to people, authorities, why did he call Fat Boy Lenny? Because I just learned that's his name on social media, Twitter. Yeah. He's allegedly a rapper, something down there in Louisiana. Why didn't he go to Adult Protective Services? Because, see, first of all, they would have took care of this situation because your mother was the caretaker of your grandmother at that time. And that is their job to exact and aid any case pertaining to someone who is over someone, monies and or abuse, if that is the situation. So you should have went to Adult Protective Services, Lenny. You should have went to the DA's office. They would have handled the situation. You see, you had other avenues besides just calling the police. Now I'm wondering, how many times did he contact the police? How many times did he go to the police? How many times did he show a video? So that means if they had evidence of abuse with a video day one, then they're at fault as well. And that means they dropped the ball. When they gave her a bond of $150,000, the court, you were fouled to give her a bond. You should have let her sit in jail until her court appearance. So I fault the judge as well for letting her go, and then only upping the bond and reconditioning the bail and conditions of the bail when people got wind of the said video. Why should a video make you rearrest someone and up the bond? That makes no sense to me, and that's ignorant. And the fact that she got out the first time and went back to the mama's house, that's messed up. Where was the grandson then? Where was this Michael person that's giving his commentary in this article, which is, I guess, Willie Mae's son? Why you didn't say, oh no, homegirl, you can't come back here. Now, I don't know whose house it is. That's another question. Whose house is where Willie Mae stays? Is this Lottie's home? The foul daughter, rank cow? Is it her house, apartment? Whose residence is it? How long has the abuse been going on? How long did Lenny know of the abuse going on? See, I'm wondering about that as well. Who all live in the house? Whose house is it, apartment? Who all live there? How many people had knowledge thereof of Lottie beating her mother up, abusing her physically, mentally, whatever? How long did you all know of the abuse? Okay? Because I saw a video last night through social media that Fat Boy Lenny, this is the grandson, uploaded to a certain young man's Facebook page, woo woo woo. And get this. This was last August. Lottie sitting in her car driving, talking junk, woo woo woo, about Popeye's chicken, woo woo woo. The line is too long. She's cussing and fussing. See where I have the problem with this video? It's that Fat Boy Lenny uploaded to somebody else's social media page was Fat Boy Lenny sitting in the car, the grandson. Were you in the car with your mother filming that video? And did you even know at that time last August that your fat ass mama had been abusing your grandmama? Because see, that's why I'm having a problem with the timeline of this so-called knowledge. Yeah, I'm bringing it to you 100. Because you see, there's always his side, her side, and the truth. Somebody's filming the mother, Lottie. She ain't even no mama. That's just a big old animal. Big old fat animal grazing. Yeah, I said it. Grazing. Going off about Popeye's chicken, lying too long, cussing and fussing. Somebody's filming her. She's talking to somebody because somebody's sitting in the car with her laughing. So I'm wondering, is it the son? Because when I thought about you uploading the video of your mama beating your grandmama to social media, to Twitter, first thing I thought of when I found this video, is this the son sitting there listening to her? Cussing, fussing, filming her? Since he likes filming people, he likes filming his mama beat the grandmama. And I have a problem with that video as well. Some of you in the comment section said, oh yeah, that was him filming. And then some of you want to rally and say, oh well, he had to get evidence to show the police. But why didn't he lay hands on his mama? Now some of you want to argue about that. Well, I don't condone him beating the mama. You shouldn't beat the mama because it's already wrong that the mama's beating her mama. Well, he should have been pulling that fat ass cow off his grandmama. If that means dropping the phone, it laying on the ground, and we witnessing, hearing you pull your big ass mama off your grandmama, hey, I'm all right with that. And we already know she's the type to get jiggy because she beating a 93-year-old. So 9 times out of 10, Lottie's fat ass would have been wanting to fight her son. Come on. So I don't want to hear nothing about nobody should be putting their hands on Lottie. You a damn lie. Lottie should have had a chop to the neck. Ding! Bye, Felicia. If all of us would have been laying up in that bathroom on top of Granny. And then too, for those of you who ain't seen the video, Willie Mae is sitting on the toilet, peed on herself. And this fat ass cow is yelling and hollering and screaming by wanting her to stand up and beating her and talking junk, MF, all that. And telling her, oh, you worried about what I'm doing and talking about what I'm doing. What about what you ain't doing? Huh? And you filming that. And then it cuts, because it's not a long-winded clip. But see, that's the thing about videos. You don't never know how long somebody's standing, watching, filming. You only know what was uploaded. You see where I'm going with that? Lottie is foul. She's a fat-ass, loud-mouth cow. I'm saying it, and that's the good side of me talking. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care about none of that. Because where I have the problem is whose home this is, how many people living in this home, who had knowledge thereof before the 12th, 13th of January that this woman was abusive physically and mentally. All this bull about she's got PTSD and other issues. She's raised her other grandmama, granddaddy, all that old type of stuff. Well, then you should have felt like this. You've been the caretaker allegedly of these said relatives in the past. Then you ought to be tired of being a caregiver. You should have got your mama the correct help, such as calling her insurance and getting her a caregiver. How's it that all this messed and jumped off? Now all of a sudden, Willie Mae has a in-home nurse. I'll wait. Why she couldn't have got a nurse beforehand? Oh, because maybe you were living there and living off and reaping off that woman's little Social Security check. Yeah, I'm keeping it 100. Because I know how some of you get down out there, living off of other people, staying with your grown mama and daddy and auntie and uncle, reaping the benefits of free living. Now, as I stated, I don't know whose home it was, if it was Lottie's home, if it was Willie Mae's home, but this is all messed up to me. And as far as Lenny, I don't know his knowledge thereof when he found out, but I have a problem with him not snatching his fat ass mama off his grandmama and giving her some. And I'm telling you, even if he had just pulled her off, that fat heathen would have wanted to fight him because that's her demeanor. You can see that in the video he uploaded to social media last year of her cussing and fussing in a car about Popeye's chicken line being too long. You could tell she gets jiggy. She's boisterous. She likes to fight. She's indignant. That's that queen. That's that queen. She's all about that life. And you can see it in that video of her cussing and fussing about Popeye's chicken last August. So what I'm wanting to know is, Fat Boy Lenny, when did you know your mama been beating on your grandmama? Do you live with them? Yeah, I'm coming down hard because I want to know the dynamics of this family and how long this mess has been going on. Because I'm wondering if Lenny has been staying with these people. Because some of you say, oh, well, what could he do? He's just 19 years old, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's my point. If he's 19, then 9 times out of 10, he don't have his own place, his own home, own condo, then he was living with his mama, or he was living with a female if he don't got his own place. So therefore, if his mother raised him, if fat face Lottie raised him, then that means he was living with her and the grandmama at some point. And he been knew what his mother was capable of, her demeanor, her spirit, and he knew she didn't have no business rearing, taking care of an elderly woman. And like somebody said, if she's beating on a 93-year-old mother for peeing on herself, she did the other grandmama and granddaddies the same damn way. Great grandparents, whatever. Because you just don't wake up one day at 57, 59 years old, beating up on 93-year-olds. Quit playing. So Fat Boy Lenny, how long this been going on, your mama beating your grandmama? And this Michael person speaking, saying, this is my mother. So is this Willie Mae's son? Oh, you ready to move on? Are you? Ooh, the 411 got to the street because Fat Boy Lenny put it out there, the grandson. Now you just want to move on. This your mama. Everything came to a head. So I was trying to figure out who Michael was. Is this another name for Fat Boy Lenny, or this is Willie Mae's son? And how long you been knowing of the shenanigans going on in this house? Yeah, because see, I'm trying to figure out what's your stake in the game. Yeah, I'm calling everybody out because I want to know, do you live down there in Louisiana? Do you live in the neighborhood? Do you live in the vicinity of where your mother resided with Lottie? Do you visit your mother? Do you go by to check on her to see how she's doing, if she needs anything, to know what's actually been going on in that household? And I have a problem with everybody involved because I have a feeling everybody knew how Lottie treated the mother, because you can see Lottie's disposition, as I stated in that viral video of her cussing and fussing about Popeye's chicken. And Michael, you may think I'm coming down hard, but I'm just keeping it 100. Did you not know what was going on with Lottie? You don't know your sister. You don't know she got mental issues, PTSD. The lawyer trying to take up for her. Because that's what they all do when they defend people. They make up all these old stupid ass excuses about they went through this, they went through that, PTSD, blah, blah, blah. And then some of you could jump on and say, oh, well, Willie Mae probably was abusing her too. That's where she got it from. Well, then let's think about that. Let's say Lottie was abused growing up. Then what the hell you doing taking care of your mama? How about you go on, do your life, do your thing. You ain't got to hate your mama, daddy, whatever went on in your past. And you holler at Willie Mae from a distance, which many people do in life. They can't meet up with their parents. They can't come to a coexistence with them. They get the hell on. You ain't got to hate them, but you don't deal with them. So if you were abused by Willie Mae, let's say, for some of you who might want to go there, you could have easily let somebody else take care of her. And why didn't Willie Mae have another caregiver? Why is it all of a sudden all this mess go on? She gets arrested, rearrested, ordered by the court to stay away from her mama, can't go back to the house until the next court hearing, and now Willie Mae has a nurse. And who the hell is that? Somebody got found off the street or somebody hired by the insurance company? Yeah, I keeps it 100 on this channel because I am irate. that this happened. Irate, he decided to upload it to social media. We find out now, after the fact, after she was sent back, after Lottie was sent back to the house with the mother, he goes to social media to upload it. No, see, what you and Michael should have been saying, if you all are not the same person. Mama, you can't come back here. You know what you did. It was foul, it was right, and you can't come back here. You can't stay here. You can't see her. You can't talk to her. And that's the bottom line. Frankly, I think Willie Mae needs to be in a nursing home or assisted living or somewhere else where people actually care for the elderly and will regard them in the highest manner. This is a disturbing case, a sickening, a sick case. And now everybody want to act like everything's all good. Willie Mae, she all right. She all right. She cool. She copacetic. This is sad. Because I watched that video and just hearing that woman scream. Because when I first kept trying to upload the video, it wouldn't go through. Then finally just uploaded, but it was playing the audio first. So I was thinking, just hearing her whimper, hollering was enough without even seeing her actually hit her with the belt. And she hit her more than at least 5 times from what I could try to count with her lashing back and forth. And arguing with the woman about peeing on the toilet, well, peeing on herself rather, not getting up, telling her to walk her MF ass out the bathroom. I was like, what? This is what we've become as citizens, humans, cursing our mothers out, getting mad because they urinated on themselves. Well, we already know that woman probably has incontinence issues. Come on, every 93-year-old ain't the same. Some can go to the bathroom and make it, some can't. And I'm not even about to argue with a 93-year-old using the restroom on themselves. Why even go there? Lottie Morgan, you are a sap of stinking, rotten flesh. You are garbage, a piece of shit, and I'm saying it. And if anybody else has knowledge thereof, Michael, Fat Boy Lenny, the grandson, that woman had been abusing your grandmother, mother, all y'all asses are foul too. And that video uploaded to social media of her crying and moaning and cussing about Popeye's chicken. Heifer, you don't need to be worrying about no damn Popeye's chicken. Your big ass shouldn't even been in the line looking, waiting, wanting a damn sandwich. And you only cussing because your ass didn't get a sandwich. What you need to do, go walk around the track a couple times, give thanks to God for breathing, and apologize to your mama because you're going to want to do that. And I just want to say, I wasn't there. I don't know the dynamics of this family, but there was no excuse for beating a 93-year-old lady. And for the heifer on social media that said, God loves Lottie too, God ain't got nothing to do with this storyline. And don't bring God in the mix of somebody beating a 93-year-old woman. We know God loves everybody. We don't need nobody telling us that. But to use God and Bible scriptures in conjunction to somebody beating an elderly person, it's foul and it's rank and it's a low blow. The issue is this sack of shit was beating her mama on the toilet. The grandson stood by and watched, uploaded it after the mother was returned home. So you put that on paper if you think I'm coming down hard on Fat Boy Lenny. This article states he did not upload the video until after she got out of jail and came back to the house to Willie Mae because he thought she'd stay in jail. You should have called Adult Protective Services, the DA's office, first time you knew your mama was beating your grandmama. And that's my opinion on that. Or better yet, you should have went to Lottie directly and said, I may be your son, but I'm a man first, and you are not going to be beating on my grandmama. And he should have went to her the very first day he saw her get irate, rude, loud, whatever with Willie Mae and told her, you can't stay here with her and you can no longer take care of her. And that's the spoken word. And it wouldn't have been no viral video. It wouldn't have been no beating. It wouldn't have been nothing. First time out the gate, he saw his mama disrespect Willie Mae. It should have been a damn rap. Like and share, drop your comments below. This is Everyday Shenanigans. And until the next video, I'm out of here.